I want to thank my people that didn't care about supporting real journalists. So I want to thank y'all so much. So I said that earlier today. I did a town hall meeting, but everybody loved it. So I thank everybody that liked it. But for our support wise, it wasn't there. So anybody that thinks that I'll be doing this just for money, believe me, I don't get paid for that. Okay, I don't get paid for that. So I thank y'all so much. But what y'all can do is buy the books that I have. That's what y'all can do. But no, I left it open for everybody to support, and not one person said it. But you best. That's why I said if you are not one of the ones that don't support what I do, please don't email me. Do not inbox me and ask me no questions at all. Well, Sabir, I got one question, brother. I'm gonna be like, yeah, $1,000. How about that part? So I'm not your politician. I don't swindle you. I don't scam you to try to get you to sway my way or support. Believe me, if this thing was about money, people, I got many ways to scam the hell out of all of y'all if I choose to. But no, early today, even though I had a town hall meeting, I'm not complaining either. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm really not. I'm just disappointed in our people. That's what I'm truly are. I'm truly disappointed in my people. So that's just to tell you where they at. But then again, a snake is a snake. And our people are the way we are for a reason. So don't get on my feet, ask me a million questions. I did the town hall meeting, asking everybody to join in, share out, support. And that's all I'm here to do. So let's get this thing popping, y'all. I'm gonna open up the line. So please don't come on my feet and ask me a 52,000 questions. 1 or 2 questions is cool. But if you're a regular like my brother Dre, my brother Jamal, y'all can jump on the feed, man, and talk with me. Because I know what y'all do. Okay? And they watching this video too, y'all. Believe me. A lot of these people watch these videos whether y'all know it or not. But let's go.
Most of my Latino and Black people who are struggling to get food, clothes, and shelter in the hood are so concerned with that philosophizing about freedom and socialist democracy is usually, unfortunately, beyond their rationale. They don't realize that America can't exist without separating.
Shimon, share it out. Let's go.
Latino and Black people who are struggling to get food, clothes, and shelter in the hood are so concerned with that philosophizing about freedom and socialist democracy is usually, unfortunately, beyond their rationale.
Let's go back.
They don't realize. Most of my Latino and Black people who are struggling to get food, clothes, and shelter in the hood are so concerned with that philosophizing about freedom and socialist democracy is usually, unfortunately, beyond their rationale. They don't realize that America can't exist without separating them from their identity.
Well, we're going to stop this. We're going to stop this for 1 second. I need y'all to do me a favor. If you're going to just sit on my feet and just sit here, I need y'all to share it out. If you're going to support, please support right now. I'm going to put the information up here. But listen up. Don't just sit on my feed. Okay? Keep it pushing if you don't want to come on the feed, all right? So bear with me 1 second. I'm going to take this from the top. My brother Mortal Technique. Again, I did a town hall meeting early today. Remember what I said? Charlemagne he got paid to go to Detroit. He got paid to go there. I've been a journalist maybe longer than Charlemagne was on the radio too. So for the record, people, don't try to take my kindness for my weakness, okay? Please support it. Please share it. And if I'm wrong, please challenge me on it. Okay? That's my information right there. If you choose to. All right? If you choose to. So I did a whole town hall meeting early today. Oh my God. It was dope. Go watch the video before this. So please support right there. And I told you I got a lot of books I just finished up, y'all. I'm only doing PDFs until I come back from overseas. So when I come back from overseas, I'm going to put them in a hard format. So y'all can go right there right now and support right now. Okay? Let's go. I know you in Detroit, brother. I wish somebody would have put up some money to have me come to Detroit. But we don't stick together like that, B. We don't stick together. You love sensationalism. So let's take it from the top one more time.
Because if we had some sense of who we...
Let's go.
Most of my Latino and Black people who are struggling to get food, clothes, and shelter in the hood are so concerned with that philosophizing about freedom and socialist democracy is usually, unfortunately, beyond their rationale. They don't realize that America can't exist without separating them from their identity. Because if we had some sense of who we really are, there's no way in hell we'd allow this country to push its genocidal consensus on our homelands. This ignorance exists, but it can't be destroyed. Niggas talk about change and working within the system to achieve that. The problem with always being a conformist is that when you try to change the system from within, it's not you who changes the system. It's the system that will eventually change you. And there's usually nothing wrong with pushing its genocidal consensus on our homelands. This ignorance exists, but it can't be destroyed. Niggas talk about change and working within the system to achieve that. The problem with always being a conformist is that when you try to change the system from within, it's not you who changes the system. It's the system that will eventually change you. There is usually nothing wrong with compromising a situation, but compromising yourself in a situation is another story completely. And I have seen this happen long enough in the few years that I've been alive to know that it's a serious problem. Latino America is a huge colony of countries whose presidents are cowards in the face of economic imperialism. You see, third world countries are rich places, abundant in resources, and many of these countries have the capacity to feed their starving people and the children we always see digging for food and trash on commercials. But plutocracies, in other words, a government run by the rich, such as this one, and traditionally oppressive European states, force the third world into buying overpriced, unnecessary goods while exporting huge portions of their natural resources. I'm quite sure that people will look upon my attitude and sentiments and look for hypocrisy and hatred in my words. My revolution is born out of love for my people, not hatred for others. You see, most of Latinos are here because of the great inflation that was caused by American companies in Latin America. Aside from that, many are seeking a life away from the puppet democracies that were funded by the United States. Places like El Salvador, Guatemala, Peru, Colombia, Nicaragua, Ecuador, and La República Dominicana. And not just Spanish-speaking countries either, but Haiti and Jamaica as well. As different as we have been taught to look at each other by colonial society, we are in the same struggle. And until we realize that, we'll be fighting for scraps from the table of a system that has kept us subservient instead of being self-determined. And that's why we have no control over when the embargo will stop in Cuba or when the bombs will stop dropping in Vieques. But you see, here in America, the attitude that is fed to us is that outside of America, there live lesser people. Fuck them, let them fend for themselves. No, fuck you. They are you. No matter how much you want to dye your hair blonde and put fake eyes in, or follow an anorexic standard of beauty, or no matter how many diamonds you buy from people who exploit your own brutally to get them, no matter what kind of car you drive, or what kind of fancy clothes you put on, you will never be them. They're always going to look at you as nothing but a little monkey. I'd rather be proud of what I am rather than desperately try to be something I'm really not, just to fit in. And whether we want to accept it or not, that's what this culture or lack of culture is feeding us. I want a better life for my family and for my children, but it doesn't have to be at the expense of millions of lives in my homeland. We're given the idea that if we didn't have these people to exploit, that America wouldn't be rich enough to let us have these little petty material things in our lives and basic standards of living. No, that's wrong. It's the business giants and the government officials who make all the real money. We have whatever they kick down to us. My enemy is not the average white man. It's not the kid down the block or the kids I see on the street. My enemy is the white man I don't see. The people in the White House, the corporate monopoly owners, fake liberal politicians. Those are my enemies. The generals of the armies that are mostly conservative. Those are the real motherfuckers that I need to bring it to. Not the poor, broke, country-ass soldier that's too stupid to know shit about the way things are set up. In fact, I have more in common with most working and middle-class white people than I do with most rich Black and Latino people. As much as racism bleeds America, we need to understand that classism is the real issue. Many of us are in the same boat, and it's sinking, while these bougie motherfuckers ride on the luxury liner. And as long as we keep fighting over kicking people out of the little boat we're all in, we're going to miss an opportunity to gain a better standard of living as a whole. In other words, I don't want to escape the plantation. I want to come back, free all my people, hang the motherfucker that kept me there, and burn the house to the goddamn ground. I want to take over the encomienda and give it back to the people who work the land. You cannot change the past, but you can make the future.
y'all
And anyone
scared.
who tells you different is a fucking lethargic
Y'all
devil.
scared.
I don't look at a few token Latinos and black people in the public eye as some type of achievement for my people as a whole. Most of those successful individuals are just sellouts and housekeepers. But I don't consider brothers
One more time,
sellouts
run it
if they
back.
move out of the ghetto. Successful individuals are just sellouts and housekeepers. But I don't consider brothers a sellout if they move out of the ghetto. Poverty has nothing to do with our people. It's not in our culture to be poor. That's only been the last 500 years of our history. Look at the last 2,000 years of our existence and what we brought to the world in terms of science, mathematics, agriculture, and forms of government. You know, the idea of a confederation of provinces where one federal government controls the states? The Europeans who came to this country stole that idea from the Iroquois League. The idea of impeaching a ruler comes from an Aztec tradition. That's why Montezuma was stoned to death by his own people. He represented the agenda of our existence and what we brought to the world in terms of science, mathematics, agriculture, and forms of government. You know, the idea of a confederation of provinces where one federal government controls the states? The Europeans who came to this country stole that idea from the Iroquois League.
Listen.
The idea of impeaching a ruler comes from an Aztec tradition. That's why Montezuma was stoned to death by his own people, because he represented the agenda of white Spaniards once he was captured, not the Aztec people who would become Mexicans. So in conclusion, I'm not going to vote for anybody just because they black or Latino. They have to truly represent the community and represent what's good for all of us proletariat. Porque si no, entonces te mando pa'l carajo, cabrón, gusano, hijo de puta. Seramos libres pronto. ¡Viva la revolución! ¡Viva la revolución!
And you know the funny part is this is not even prepared. I literally just woke up from a nap and said, you know what, I'm gonna do this video. And damn, that song came out of nowhere. So we're gonna stone our own people too, babe. Trust me. Solomon Jones, if y'all know him from Philadelphia, please share this on his Facebook page. He does a show on WURD, your information station not committed to solutions. Oh, that was the show I was on Sunday too, on David Barnes' show. So if you know Solomon Jones, please send it to him. And y'all could jump on the feed. I told you I'm gonna be doing this town hall meetings. I may shift it over to my Zoom, but I did a town hall meeting earlier today. If anybody think I don't know what I'm talking about, bring it to the cipher, baby. Bring it to the cipher. I guarantee you won't be able to handle it. So let me give out. I got to promote my books again, y'all, before I go forward. So y'all know I sat back and I did some books. I'm only doing on PDFs until I get back. This is one of my books. The oldest university in the world is by a woman named Fatima Fera. I did this book and I was talking to my peoples from overseas to make sure everything was correct in here. So if y'all want this book, you can email me, Sabir Bay Radio, or give me a call. So this is the oldest university in the world. And anybody wants to challenge me on it, bring it, because it ain't Timbuktu. The oldest university in the world was by Fatima Fera, a sister. And I was at this university. It's still functioning to this day in Morocco. The oldest university. And it was a pope that went there also. So if you want this book, this is one of my books. That's 859. Okay, AD. That's one of my books. Okay. Let's move forward to my other books. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay. I just finished this one up last night. Paella. If you want the books, please email me. Paella is a Moorish dish. It's not a Spanish dish. It's a Moorish dish, people. Okay. This is why we messed up, brother. The study of history is the best medicine for the sick mind, baby. The study of medicine, the study of history. This is actually my photo when I was eating my paella in Spain. That's my picture. I was almost done. Okay. It was called leftovers in Arabic. It's leftovers. That's what paella means. It means leftovers. So it's a whole story behind that also. So if you want that book, you can reach out to me. I got quite a few books that I've done, y'all. And y'all don't respect it until it's too late or somebody trying to take it and then somebody else has to tell y'all what I've done. Here's another book that I did also. Okay. Hold up. I got another one. I got a whole lot of them I did. Hold up. This is Pope Sylvester II, a French pope that went to El Carouane. How many of y'all knew this in history? Do they teach you about Pope Sylvester? The Pope that went to a Muslim university. That's my photo too. That's my photo in El Cataween. So all these photos are my photos, people. These are my photos when I was there. No going online. These are my photos. So he's the Pope that won, a French Pope that took all this information and taught the Europeans. So it still come out of Islam. Let's move forward, y'all. Okay? I got more books. Give me 1 second. This is in, go up, Malacca. Let me show you this too. I tell you, I got a whole lot of books, B. This is all my experience of traveling. If you want the books, reach out to me because there's a story behind all these books, people. Story behind all of these books. Okay? My brother Jamal bought all the books. Okay? Let me see if I can pull this one up. I'm not gonna pull all the books up because I want to get into this subject matter. This is one I did a couple of days ago about the definition of the word person. These are my books when I was in the law library, in Emory Law Library over in Atlanta.
This?
Oh yeah, thank you, baby.
Shred.
Thank you, baby.
Shred out.
So this is also 14th Amendment
Paper.
corporate entity. Not right now while I'm on the live. Don't shred it yet. Okay. Legal person. So all they are all available. Just email me. I believe my brother Percy's putting them up on a website, severebay.com website too. So let's get into this. Anybody wants to jump on the feed before I go because I don't want to stay on here forever. Again, I did a town hall meeting. A town hall meeting, man. And it was crazy. So I wanted to ask y'all this question. I don't know the answer to this, but maybe a smart black person like Solomon Jones got the answer. Maybe y'all should all send this to Solomon Jones on his Facebook. Can I show y'all one more book that I have about fragrance? The female that's invented fragrance. Let me see if I can show you this. The female that invented fragrance. She's from Mesopotamia. This is one of my books too. So that's one of them too. Yes, it was a Muslim sister, a Moorish sister. And all the Europeans have stole all your stuff and ran with it. Yo, y'all want to talk about predators, boy. Woo. So can somebody jump on my feed and tell me what is Kamala Harris? And some of y'all going to vote out of fear. Some of y'all going to vote out of your job, because of your job. Most of y'all. But y'all don't even know what y'all voting for. I'm just asking the question, what is Kamala Harris policies? Well, what's Trump policy? Let me make this very clear for all of y'all. I'm not for Trump, nor am I for Kamala Harris. Malcolm X said there's no difference than a northern dog and a southern dog. She never told y'all her policies. She talked about her upbringing, but never talked about her really our policies about. She talked about healthcare. If we took care of our health, we wouldn't need healthcare. If they got rid of the processed foods, maybe we wouldn't have the problems that we have. You know what I mean? You wouldn't need insulin. You wouldn't need all these things. So somebody got to be correcting the wrong, Big. Somebody got to be. So don't think I'm not for a righteous government. Which government are we talking about? But let me bring something up. I see a lot of y'all just sitting here dormant on this feed. And y'all probably trying to figure out why am I saying this? Because and you ain't got the heart to talk about none of this stuff because y'all afraid that your boss may be watching this video. So let's go here for a minute. What's up, brother Dre?
Peace. What's up?
Nothing. Just trying to get a rise out of these people that's scared to death that's watching my videos. Going to say a whole lot when I get off of here and leave all the comments. And this says in the 8th grade civics book, it says, our republic can only work if citizens are willing to think for themselves and not simply accept what others tell them. So somebody, I'm asking these simple, how hard is it to ask? Do me a favor. I need to stop and just wait until y'all share it to people that can answer these questions. I just asked what was her policies. I just asked where's democracy at in the Constitution? I mean, let me see if I can see just in case they don't know what that looks like. It looks like similar to this. It looks like this a little bit. I think it is. I mean, what's my other one at? I have another one floating around here somewhere, but it looks like this. This is what a constitution is. That's a constitution. This is a state constitution. What? But we're gonna leave that one alone. So the crazy part is, I'm trying to figure them out. They got you cats caught up in the black and the white thing and da 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 da. What did she really say? Hey D, talk to me for a minute, D. What is Kamala Harris' policy? What is the policy of Kamala? Well, she sounds like, you ever see a drunk person get drunk? You ever see a drunk person get drunk and then just start slurring stuff and saying crazy stuff? Have you ever noticed that? Come on the feed for me. If you know her policy, come on the feed. Jump on the feed for me. Come on. You know, and don't say that you're an expert in it, because if you're an expert in something, I'm gonna challenge you on it. Niggas be on feeds like they really experts, you know, but you know, and they never know. If you come on my feed, you better know something about the state constitution or the federal constitution. I'm gonna say this again. If you come to this cipher, you better know something and quote the Constitution verbatim. Okay? Are y'all following me? Are you following me?
I'm following.
All right. So people always say, well, I know what it is. Well, come on the feed then. The crazy part, she didn't. I watched this video today and I got a headache, dude. I got a headache watching Michelle Obama. Like, she was campaigning for this month. I said, nigga, I said, what kind of world am I living in? Like, what kind of world am I really living in? But these dudes are playing, man. Y'all are finished, man. Black folks are done. She doesn't have a new policies. She doesn't have any policies on the same ones already in play. But she was already in there for what, 3.5, 4 years? You know, my brother Ephraim said that Biden threw her the baton on The View. I didn't even know that. He threw her the baton because if the president is incapable of handling his affairs, then the vice president steps in. Y'all don't understand how this works? Have they ever looked up? Have you ever looked up? Stop typing and come on the feed. Okay. So listen, don't make up. There's no excuses for nobody, B. Doing your panel like that, I will say that I've yet to hear her policies. Listen, one thing I don't agree with and I don't like, bro. She's still, whether y'all want to say she's not black or not, she's a Moor. I don't give a damn if she's Jamaican, she's Indian, she's a Moor. I never called a woman a bitch a day in my life. I never even put my hands on a woman. But the way these dudes are calling her a bitch, and I'm like, no, I would never do that. It had nothing to do with her personally. But see, sometimes people don't realize they wake up and they caught in a trap. In a trap, you can't get out the trap, because what happens, most of y'all caught in the same trap. You done did something in the dark that you don't went out in the public. Maybe you did it in college. Maybe you slept with the whole football team. Maybe a nigga slept with a nigga. And if you say something out of line, they're going to actually pull your coat. See, remember you was in that room doing such and such to me? You see how I'm saying? So people have something that they're hiding that they don't want other people to know. Nigga, ask me. I'm transparent. What you want to know about Sabir Bay? I'm going to tell you. Because this day and time, if a gay thing is gay, nigga, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You protect it more than black people. You follow me? So don't try that with me. That's not a stick that you could use over my head. So the crazy part is I don't know her, but I would ask her questions. They pick and choose what questions to ask, and they say that you can't ask certain questions. First and foremost, I would ask her, give me the breakdown of what America is. Is it a country or a continent? See how simple that is, brother? Is that complicated? Is it a country or a continent? If it's a continent, then give me the continent's name. Or if it's a country, give me the country's name. I don't think y'all getting it. Yeah, they was calling her a hoe. Like, come on, B. Niggas are hoes. If a woman slept with more than 2 or 3 dudes, we could say you a hoe. Niggas did the same thing. So I'm not caught up in those types of things, bro. You follow me? Like, that's irrelevant, childish things, B. It's childish. But the crazy part is with us, most of these women are married and still messing around with other people, and you men. So this is just my thing. If you're not happy in your relationship, leave the relationship. That's how I am. Pew! Leave, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody got something. They want to sit up here and talk about this woman. It's not about that, B. And if you pay attention to these two grown people, from Trump to Kamala, they both are sitting up here calling each other names. Who, if I did that all day long, wouldn't you call me childish? Just think about it. Just think about it. If I started calling people names, right, you would call me childish. These motherfuckers on platform calling people. You listening to these motherfuckers? You crazy? They over there talking, yeah, well, he's a predator. I said, what did I just say to you about the definition of predator, bro?
Oh, you said that's what they do to us.
That's what they was calling her predator, right? I mean, she was calling him a predator, right? Have you ever looked up the definition of the word predator? It's not even in the law dictionary, but have you ever looked up the word predator? Y'all know what? Let me map this out for y'all so y'all can understand. Right? What is a predator? I want to know. What is a predator? What does a predator do?
It's something that preys on other people.
It preys on weak people, right?
Yeah.
You think that this government is not preying on y'all? You really believe that this government that you sitting in right now does not prey on you if you don't pay your mortgages? Well, that's the law, nigga. How you know, brother? You should have a driver's license and this shit. How you know? What? Who? Like, who said that? Like, where? If you don't do it, they force you into doing it, right? But your mindset, you know why? Because we followed the crowd. Oh, you better read this, motherfucker. The Story of the Popular Mind. Y'all don't get it? These are the books that Barack Obama and them read that y'all don't read. So a predator is somebody that preys on weak people. And guess who's the weak people? You are. I still don't get it, right? Let's see if I can pull this up here to see what predator is. If I'm wrong, come on, bring it. That's a predator right here. An animal naturally preys on others, wolves, major predators, right? A person who is ruthlessly exploits others. Tell me if this is not what this government is doing. Somebody talk to me for a minute. Tell me. I know y'all scared. It's okay. See, the difference is I pointed out. Anybody with money does that. Anyone with power does that. Make me out of a liar. Anyone with power, anyone with money. You prey on weak people. I keep trying to tell you, I'm from South Philadelphia, B. Try me. I'm not that dude. I don't know about these other cats that y'all be seeing on social media, bro. Because I don't cheerlead for nobody if it's not right. So a predator is not just for sexual thing. A predator can make somebody do something. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. If you're from Philadelphia, let me know if y'all can relate to what I'm going to share with y'all. Prime example for a predator. We used to have smokers that actually would clean our car for like $3 or $4, better than a car wash. What am I doing? I'm preying on that individual, right? Because he's weak-minded. And I would give them what? A substance, right? Or I would give them $3. That's preying on the weak. You don't get it? These people, especially these elite black people, they preying on your weakness. You think y'all don't get it yet? I know this is not the conversation. That's why they don't want me on certain platforms, right? Yes, the police are predators, no doubt. They definitely are the biggest predators, brother. Nah, hold up. Sign a ticket, we're gonna take you to jail, nigga. That sounds like a threat to me. Y'all don't understand what a threat is. Read Title 18 of the United States Codes. Title 18, United States Codes, under Section 2331, 2331, 2331 of the United States Codes, right? 18, where it says Domestic Terrorism Act. So when you threaten somebody because they wouldn't sign a ticket, when your signature is your right, your signature is your right, but you don't even know your rights, but you talking about going to go vote. Ooh, what kind of world are we living in? What kind of world are we living in? So, if I'm wrong, feel free. I could do this all night and day, and this is not even prepared, brother. So somebody would say, well, what you would like Trump in office? Negro, who cares? I don't care if you put Donald Duck in office. Who cares who you put in office? They don't run it. They don't run it. So let me show y'all something. Bear with me. I'm going to show you how ill this is, okay? So when Trump, right? When Obama went out and spoke, what did he do? Here you go. Let me tell you something. He reads The Art of War. Y'all just don't read it. Y'all just don't read that mother thing. Hold up. Hold up. We're going to let him marinate on that for a second, bro. Obama reads all of these books from propaganda on down. He understands the game. You don't understand the game. So Sabir Bey is, I guess, the wrong one. Even though I don't get paid for this, but you can pay me to sit in the room with any of these people. This is mandatory reading, bro. Look, I want y'all to see this. The Art of War is pretty much required reading. So how you going to go against me when you're not even prepared? It's required reading in politics. You think that she don't know? You think he don't know? That's why he was insulting you black people. The Art of War is real. Oh, it's so real, bro. It is so freaking real. But you don't read. You know why? Because y'all sit in front of your computers like this. Oh, damn, brother. The Democrat. The democracy, brother. What the Democrat? I'm a Democrat. I'm a democracy. Wait a minute. Republican. Y'all being played like a violin. So they're the predator and you're the prey. Because you're not equipped. Okay? So let's go a little further. Anybody wants to come on the feed? Let's go. Jump on the feed, baby. I can handle 100 of y'all at the same time. Trust me, 100 of you. Same time. Here it is. Established deception, mobilized by game. Oh my God, this is the Art of War. All of your celebrities are mobilized by game. And majority of your people, that's why they go to the church. Y'all don't get it yet? So there's another part of the Art of War that states you can't give all of them rewards. Can I show y'all some more? Anybody? I know your wheels are spinning right now trying to figure me out. Why am I doing it? Because I can. I keep trying to tell you, I can until someone tries to stop me. Try me. That's the Art of War. Let's move forward. That Barack Obama. Let's go. If you reward everyone, let's show it here. If you reward everyone, there will not be enough to go around. So you offer a reward to one in order to encourage everyone. Damn. That's the Art of War. Woo! You know what's so funny, bro? I could write a book on all this tonight. Straight up. All this tonight. Straight up. So my brother said that a propaganda campaign. Oh, yes, no doubt, brother. It is definitely propaganda campaign. Read this when it talks about Calvin Coolidge, how he invited entertainers to the White House. See what Barack Obama was doing about trying to get y'all to consent. This is all Edward Bernays. He's the father of public relations, and all of them read his books. Every politician read Edward Bernays' books. All of them. The only people that is, you can tell me about every football stat there is out this mug, bro. You can tell me who won what kind of drawers he got on, what kind of sneakers that nigga got, what kind of kids he got, how many kids he have. But you can't tell me about what they're doing right here. The key is to keep people distracted. Walk with blinders on, B. So the crazy part is I'm still trying to figure out what is her policies. I know some of y'all watching. Give me the policies. I want to know her policies.
Her policies are, I grew up in a middle class neighborhood. That's all I hear.
Nigga, I grew up in a middle class neighborhood. What's the point? But she flipped it from saying America then United States. Which one is it? Let me show you how ill this is, bro. Let me take you there. America's a country or a continent. Come on, y'all, talk to me. This is civics. I'm trying to tell you. Let's go. Set it up. Share it out.
America is a continent, Shabir.
Come on, man. Where's the smart people at? Is it America, a continent, or a country? Come on, y'all. I want the people to talk to me. Is America a country or a continent? Which one is it? I should laugh like that. So let me show you something. They scared they're gonna say something after. This was in Chicago. Look what this bottom says right here, brother. Can you see that? What it says? The Plaza of America. Hold on, let me move this out the way for y'all. We know that, but we're gonna make it simple on here, my brother, because you know people be like, no, brother, that's something totally different. So Barry, no, homie, no, that's that pseudo, that's that white supremacy, that's that page. Nigga, shut up. So the Plaza of Americas. You see all the American flags back here, people? That's all you gotta do to walk down Michigan Avenue in Chicago, and you'll see it. America is a continent with many countries, with many flags. United States is geographical. I'm going to prove my point in 1 second, okay? Is everybody all right? I'm going to prove my point, right? This is not about Trump. I don't care about Trump either. So don't make this a Trump thing. And why is it time somebody think if you talking about one person, you got to be talking about the other person? Nigga, I ain't talking about Trump. I'm not for Trump either. He's more honest. I'm going to be real with you. There's one thing I can say. He's honest. But America, I was in this place in Tangiers, and it was talked about the 13 colonies. But we'll get into that later on because I thought I had it up here. So I'm going to share something with y'all. I thought I had it up here, but I don't have it up here. I don't. Damn, I thought I put it up here. So let's go here for a second.
I threw it in the trash.
Now, let's go here for 1 second. Bam. Let's go here for 1 second. Let's go to the Dred Scott case. Dred Scott case. Now, I want you to see something, brother, right here. It says at the bottom here, it says, Aja, go in the room. Go in the room. Go in the room. Go in the room. Okay?
I keep an eye on you.
Okay, baby. I keep an eye on you. But why are the African race, right, born in a state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizens? This is a question. Now, if you watch that town hall meeting with Kamala Harris, she talked about the sovereignty of the United States. I played it early. Go watch my video I did earlier today. Sharing one of the highest duties of citizen. The answer is obvious. He is not by the institutional laws of the state, numbered amongst its people, and he forms no part of sovereignty of the state. Now, remember when Kamala Harris was on that show with Charlemagne and she said it? Do I got to run that back for y'all one more time so y'all can hear her say that? Why nobody built on what she said? Let's see if we can find it. Give me 1 second, y'all. So pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. So why the African race born in the state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizen? The answer is obvious. He is not by the institution laws of the state numbered among its people. Remember the part, we the people, not the persons. He forms no part of sovereignty of the state and is not therefore called on to uphold or defend. So persons and people are two different things. I don't think she told y'all that. But let me go to the town hall meeting she had. Let's go to the town hall meeting. Let me see.
Care to negotiate drug prices to bring them down. Whether we are going to have, as my opponent would have, a formalized stop and frisk policy, for which he has said if a police department does not do it, they should be defunded, or not. There is so much at stake. Whether America is going to stand on its principles around the importance of sovereignty and territorial integrity and stand with our allies around the world, or whether we're going to stand on its principles around the importance of sovereignty and territorial, and on its principles around the importance of sovereignty and on its principles around the importance of sovereignty and territorial integrity and stand with our allies around the world, or whether we're going to admire dictators and send.
This just went over your heads. So let me quote sovereignty for y'all for the record. Sovereignty is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. And then it says, C. Scott versus Sanford. C. Scott, which I just showed y'all, versus Sanford. This is the Dred Scott case. I have it if y'all want it, and we can have a dialogue on this. So she said, stand on the sovereignty. So sovereign people is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representatives. And this is what the black folks are afraid of. And this is what your Solomon Jones and all of these great people at WRD don't want to have. Let's go to sovereignty. Let's pull up sovereignty for a minute. The political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. C. Scott versus Sanford. Are y'all getting the picture yet? Why do you think I pulled out the Dred Scott case and showed you? Black folks don't play no part in sovereignty. Your property. So what is the policy of Kamala Harris? Y'all don't get this. This is a game. It's a game that's being played. And y'all going along to get along. You know why? Because you don't read. And then you don't read to comprehend. This is basic civics, big. You can put me in a room with your judges, your attorneys, all of them. We can have a straight sit down hour conversation on this and see who's going to come out. Let's go a little further. Is everybody all right? I bet you Kamala never showed you all this information. Or your attorneys. There it is again. Even the state has sovereignty. Even a state has sovereignty because you don't know what it is. You allow these people to tell you that's their sovereign citizen talk. You allow them to say it's sovereign citizen talk. You don't have sovereignty. And that's in this constitutional law book. That's what's here. What we supposed to do, Sabir? I'll be arguing with my cousin about that crazy. What we supposed to do? Put Donald Trump there, nigga? What difference does it make if you put Donald Duck or you know, Bugs Bunny there? Who cares? Read. The power is always in the people, but you're not part of the people. The power, if you ever read the state constitution or the U.S. Constitution, if you ever read the state constitution or the U.S. Constitution, it says power not delegated to the legislators is reserved to the people. Power not delegated. Okay, to the legislators is reserved to the people. You're not part of it. And that's what pissed me off when I saw that Charlemagne We the People piece. I'm like, dude, stop, bro. You playing people. You playing. He's playing people. So let me show you something else from a philosophy book. Watch this and see if this makes sense. This is in a philosophy book. Look what it says under legal person, bro. A slave. What the mother? Shut your mouth. Do you see that, bro? A slave. All persons born or naturalized is subject to. You still a slave, bro. How much more plainer can I make this? Do I sound like Kamala Harris and make y'all confused yet? Or I'm showing you what I'm talking about. It's a slave, bro. Look, a corporation is considered to be a judicial what? Let me see if I can pull this up for y'all. You see it in parentheses right here? Let me see if I can pull this up a little closer for y'all. Give me 1 second. Damn, I can't. All the way at the bottom of here, it'll tell you what it is. Right there. Y'all don't get it? Or you just don't want to get it because truth is in front of your face. You don't want that. No, brother. That's semantics, brother. That's playing on words. No, brother, this is what it is. And these people study law. And I'm talking to the people who studies law. Okay? Law. So I love to show my sources, people, for the record. I love it. I know Kamala don't show y'all no sources, but here you go. I know y'all don't want to read. So when you read the Constitution, which it says all persons born or naturalized is subject to the jurisdiction thereof, they're talking about you still property and you are property of the federal government. So let me show you something else. I'm gonna prove my point if y'all are okay. Is everybody all right? Let's go a little further in constitutional law. Let me show you something else. The federal government control citizenship status. What? What the hell? You making this up, Sabir? Well, if I'm making this up, then let's have a panel discussion. Let's have a real town hall meeting with your attorneys. Hurry up, because I'm going to get off of here. Let's go. You're not getting the picture yet? This is why they have to keep you so busy, bro. So busy. They got to keep you busy. And this was in Jenkins Law Library in Philadelphia, bro. It's volumes of books of this. The Law and the Constitution. But I know y'all going to vote who you want to vote for, but I'm just giving y'all heads up, okay? I will guarantee you this. Mark my words. When you do vote for whoever you vote for, I can guarantee you the 4 years is going to be the same thing. Trust me when I tell you. Believe me, it's going to be. It's going to be the same. So let me show you something else for the record. And y'all got all, but this the first black female. But she still ain't saying nothing. An alien is a person within the meaning of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. Let me make sure y'all can see this, okay? Yes, make sure y'all can see that, okay? An alien is a person within the meaning of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. This is from Barron's Law Dictionary. You're not getting the picture yet? Am I talking down on black people like Barack Obama did? Oh boy, let's find another one. Hold up. Let's see if we can go. Let's see if we got some more, brother. Let's find another term for alien. Hold up. Let's go. Well, brother, the 14th Amendment made us citizens. Where? Alien is a person within the meaning of the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. How much more can I show you? Come on. Y'all get it yet? So when you start researching this information and empowering yourself, you'll free yourself, B. I can talk about this, bro. This is the things they're not going to talk about. What if I told you I have a list of all the slaveholders' names under insurance companies? There it is. California Department of Insurance. There's the slave masters' names right there. It's 34 pages. I can send this to you too. Didn't I send this to you, Dre? I sent this to you, I believe.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You sent me the website. I don't think you sent me the actual.
There it is right there. But nobody wants this conversation. It's 34 pages, brother. And they give you all the names of all the slave masters, registered names, and the slaveholders. Woo, you gotta love it. There it is. There it is. So let me I'm gonna show you something else, brother, before I get off this feed, because I told you I don't need to be on here long. I did already 2 hours earlier. So look, this is The Art of War, brother. And you go buy this book. Check this out. I'm gonna show you how ill this is, bro. Remember, I told you all of them study this. This is a strategy book. You see this? Hold up, let's go. All of this is in here. If you look it up and read it, it'll tell you. Okay, what is happening? The art of fighting without fighting. They don't have to fight y'all. That's all you gotta do is promise them some gifts. And this is why certain stuff get out there, because they have the finances, people. And this is why most people give up the struggles, because y'all don't support the real people, or the people that you think is for the people. I don't know if that makes sense, but they support the people that really are not doing anything for you. But the real people are the ones that suffer. And this is why people walk away. People get on drugs. People get high. They get discouraged. Or, I mean, I done seen so much happen, brother. People just walked away, brother. It's like, man, I'm cool. And some people went on drugs. Seriously, because they got broke. Not I. So what you can do is purchase the books. You can donate. You can support. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine. But let me show you some more. I showed y'all that Harvard had a slave. Then look, this is a book called State by State History of Race and Racism in the United States. Lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent. I have this book too. If y'all want to get it, I have the file. You think they don't read these books? Let me show you how much this book is. Bear with me. So how many of y'all knew about that? I did a video earlier today and explained this, but you still don't hear them talking about this, but you're talking about reparations though. He's talking about reparations, but let me show you the book. Damn, boy. Whew. We in trouble. $208. Holla at your boy. Any of these subjects we can talk about. I keep trying to tell you, it's so much history that we have to tap into and talk about people, but it's our own people that is holding us back. It's no boogeyman that's holding us back, B. It's no boogeyman. It's our own people. So I'm going to show you a couple more of my books before I get off this feed. If you want to get them, please email me. If you love the content, please always support the content to keep this type of content going. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull my other book up. And when you read my books, you're going to see all these are my photos in my books. If you try to challenge me on what I'm saying, I guarantee I can walk you through them and explain it to you. Okay? Give me 1 second. This right here, brother, this is another one of my books. Without this, brother, you wouldn't have all the music that you have. 3-Course Meals. I was there in Cordoba, Spain, where his monument is at. This is Zadia, which is called Blackbird. Your guitars, your drums, your 3-Course Meals, and all these things that came directly from this Moor right here. So y'all can email me if you're interested in any of this information. Again, at the drop of a hat, y'all can set up panel discussions wherever you at. Damn, that just rhymed, bro. Damn, that just rhymed. So, I said I wasn't going to be on here long.
You ain't even trying, huh?
Without even trying, bro. This was rhyming without even trying. And this is another one I have too for children. I'm going to leave this up here. You can email me. I'll give you my email. I should charge $1,000 for them. No, I ain't going to do that. But listen, you'll get something out of all of them. But no, but real rap, let me put my email up here one more time. And that is my Zelle, my PayPal, and Chime. But nah, brother, I'm open for these dialogues. Straight up, I'm so open for these dialogues, man. So I need y'all to do me a great big favor. Share them out. Tell them stop talking smack. Line it up with Sabir Bey and see who's going to fall. Line it up and see who's going to fall. And it's not going to be me, G. It is definitely not going to be me. But I do got to get away, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Share the videos. Hit the like button. Email me. Maybe tomorrow they can tell me what Kamala Harris policies are. So share the videos out. Let's go. That's that George Clinton funk right there with Teddy Riley. Shout out to TR.
I can hide away so I can be away from the madness, far from the noise and the darkness. It's not too late, there's gotta be a way for me to escape all this nonsense. I've got to get away. I've got to get
entertainment, baby.
What I wanna do, 'cause it's my prerogative. People all tripping about the things I said, but I'm living for the future and I'm doing